First thing we're going to do is look at our beans. This is the biggest part of the recipe. You have to pick through we're using dry beans, number one. You're going to need to pick through them and make sure that there's no stones or any foreign objects in there. Then we're going to take and we're going to wash them. Wash them, we'll get off any of that soot or ash or any of that action that's there. And in cooking any beans, what we're going to be doing after we pick through them real well, oh, there's our timer. Let's go and put our topping onto the squares. We'll see how that's looking. Oh, wow, that looks beautiful. Nice golden brown. You love it. I'm going to pop that right on there. Let's see. And then we're going to take, we're going to put it right back into the oven. We need to reduce that heat to 300 degrees. Okay. Pow. And we're going to pop that right in. And you reduce the heat because of the eggs that are in there. You don't want it cooking up too quick. So that's important that we do that. All right? So let's go back and work on our beans. We take our beans, we wash them. We're going to put them into the pot. We cover them with water. And what we're going to do, we already have ours all set and done. We're going to cover it with water. We're going to bring it to a boil. All right? We're going to let it boil for about 2 minutes. Then we're just going to cover it, and we're going to set it aside. It's already done and finished. That's it. Set it aside, and what's going to happen is the beans will start to absorb that water, all right, and they'll start to loosen up a bit. We will take, after they have sat for 1 hour, and we're going to put them back on the fire, and we're going to reheat them up, just like we have right here. And we're going to let them cook for an hour so they can become nice and tender. All right? Now, if you have beans that have been sitting in your cabinet for, you know, year, better than a year, it takes a while. It will take 6-7 hours to cook them. So if you have beans that are in your cabinet up there, I would just take and dispose of them because I don't know the scientific analysis behind that. But what happens is they just will not, no matter how long you boil them, they will not loosen up. Now, from this point on, this is pretty simple. This recipe is pretty simple. We are going to add to our beans that have now doubled in volume our diced tomatoes, which we're just using our Kroger diced tomatoes, which is a perfect weight right here, 14 ounces, 14.5 ounces. Our tomato sauce, all right? We're going to use our onions, which have been diced. Red onion, diced finely. We're going to use cilantro, garlic, serrano pepper, nice chili powder, cumin, and a wee bit of salt. What you're going to do is mix this up, and you're going to let it cook for about half hour, 45 minutes, and if you want it to get nice and spicy, even a little longer, okay? That's the best way. This cooks up, and you let it, when it cooks, just let it simmer and let the aromas fill the house. You'll find it will create some positive energy there. The next thing you're going to do, is, let's pull this to the back so you can see what I'm going to do, is turn the skillet on, and we're going to cook our chicken. We used 4 chicken breasts, no skin, all right? We've cleaned all our chicken, and we've cut it into nice small diced pieces. Now, why this is a no-fat chili is because, well, we're using a pan that we don't want our chicken breast to stick to, number one. And number two, we're going to be using some chicken stock, which is going to cook our chicken in our pan, and a little oregano for some flavor. So we heat our pan up, and we already did that right here as well. You see how it cooks up? You have some juices, and we're going to take this, and we're going to add it right to our pan right here. Now, we have our no-fat, let's grab this, Bernie, no-fat chicken chili, blackjack chicken chili. You see that? We have a nice liquid chili. Everything is thinned out well. But the essence of it all is to use that chicken stock in order to cook your chicken pieces. You want to make sure it's nice and hot. You add in your pieces because you're almost going to saute it. You're just not using any oil. And most of us, when we practice at cooking, we're using either a white wine or we're using water or something. We're just going to use some chicken stock, no fat, included in that as best as possible. And we're almost going to poach our chicken breast. Now, what happens is you take and you're going to cook this for 15 minutes until all your pieces are nice and cooked, and then just about, you have this all set up, just about a half hour before you're ready to cook or you're ready to serve it, I would take and add my chicken pieces to this because it has its own flavor because of the stock and the oregano. Just add that to it, and that will offset the flavor of your chili and your cumin, and it'll kind of give you like two bits of flavor right there. So just take that, have it heating on the stove, and then add your chicken pieces to it, and then you're all set and you're ready to go. And this is just going to cook very slowly. We want to poach them up, so be fine. You can season it with a little pepper. You're all set there. That's cooking. This is just going to cook, and this is beautiful. Even if you wanted to make a little stew or you want to add beef pieces to this, that's another idea, right? Maybe small dices of pork. So now you have a great base to work from. And all from this simple recipe card that we picked out of our machine. So this is wonderful, a lot of fun. Serrano chili, our fresh garlic, red onion, wonderful. When we come back, we'll take a look at our cornbread and our lemon squares, and we'll put together a nice plate of our no-fat blackjack chicken chili. We also have right here, look, one plate of our, one pan of our cornbread skillet all set and ready to go. Isn't that beautiful? Fun cooking. Hey, thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed our show as much as I did, putting together our skillet cornbread with low-fat cheddar cheese. Then we had our, what was it, no-fat blackjack chicken chili. Very simple and easy, as you see. Poached chicken breast, wonderful. And then we had our lemon squares, served warm or chilled. Till then, ciao.